This K&N air intake system is designed to increase power and acceleration by reducing restriction in the intake path. Its metal intake tube with chrome-like finish also looks great under the hood. K&N 69-2545TP air intake fits 2012 to 2013 Dodge Charger and Challenger, 2012 to 2013 Chrysler 300, and 2011 Dodge Challenger models with a 6.4-liter engine. The 69-2545TP is easy to install, and it comes with K&N's famous million-mile limited warranty. It is not legal for highway use in California or other states adopting California emission standards. Check knfilters.com for an up-to-date list of models this air intake fits and for a list of other CARB adoption states. K&N power testing showed an estimated power gain of 22.2 horsepower at 5,216 RPM with the 69-2545TP air intake installed on a 2011 Dodge Challenger SRT8 with a 6.4-liter engine. Actual results will vary depending on the condition of the vehicle, mileage, weather, and other variables. With the air intake installed, we ran the vehicle on the dyno to test the sound comparison versus the stock intake. The intake system includes components that have been designed or matched to the needs of these vehicles to produce a safe horsepower increase. Detailed installation instructions are included with this kit. The tools needed for this install are shown. Turn off the ignition and disconnect the negative battery cable. Disconnect the inlet air temperature air sensor electrical connection. Lift up and remove the driver's side ignition coil cover. Disconnect the crankcase vent hose from the valve cover. Loosen the hose clamp securing the intake tube through the throttle body. Remove the bolt that secures the airbox to the core support. Lift up and remove the complete intake track from the vehicle. Install the filter adapter into the heat shield and secure with the provided hardware. Install the provided heat shield mounting bracket along with a spacer onto the heat shield. Install the provided rubber insert onto the heat shield and secure it with the provided hardware. Install the provided edge trim onto the heat shield. Some trimming of the edge trim will be necessary. Install the provided silicone hump hose onto the filter adapter and secure it with the provided hose clamp. Set the heat shield assembly into position in the engine bay so the rubber insert passes into the airbox mounting hole in the inner fender. Do not secure the heat shield at this time. Install the silicone step hose onto the throttle body and secure it with the provided hose clamp. Install the provided 90-degree vent fitting into the K&N intake tube. Remove the inlet air temperature sensor from the factory intake tube. Install the inlet air temperature sensor into the K&N intake tube. Install the K&N intake tube into the silicone hump hose, then into the silicone step hose at the throttle body. Align the intake tube and heat shield for proper fit. Then secure the intake tube with the provided hose clamps and heat shield bracket, with the factory airbox retaining bolt removed in an earlier step. Cut the provided half-inch silicone vent hose to a length of 9 inches long. Also, cut the 5/8 inch vent line to a length of 2.5 inches long. Assemble the two vent lines together using the provided hose mender. Attach the assembled vent hose onto the fitting installed in the K&N air intake tube. Attach the open end of the vent hose to the valve cover port. Reconnect the inlet air temperature sensor electrical connection. Reinstall the coil cover. Install the K&N air filter and secure with the provided hose clamp. Reconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. Double check to make sure everything is tight and properly positioned before starting the vehicle. It will be necessary for all K&N high-flow intake systems to be checked periodically for realignment, clearance, and tightening of all connections. Failure to follow the above instructions or proper maintenance may void warranty. Can-N makes products for nearly every vehicle on the road. The Can-N website allows you to search products by vehicle or dimension, download installation instructions, view dyno charts showing estimated horsepower gains for this product, and view product details. For information on where to buy Can-N products, go to canfilters.com.